Today I'm gonna show you guys a meal that's great for brunch, lunch, or dinner. We're gonna do a sliced steak. For our steak over here, we have hanger steak, or you can use flank steak, cut it into 6 to 8 ounce portions. We're gonna make a salsa verde, or green fresh sauce, in our food processor to go on top of that. To serve up a side dish with it, this is the perfect time of year to make fried green tomatoes.
So good, so good.
For the tomatoes, the important thing to remember about them is to salt them and drain them on a kitchen towel at least 30 minutes before you're going to cook them. You want all of the moisture to cook out of them. Otherwise, the coating you put on them will just slide right off, kind of pop off.
Cool.
For the breading, and again, try it with eggplant or chicken or fried green tomatoes, flour, egg, breadcrumb mixture. Salt and pepper, bunch of stuff down here. In the breadcrumbs, it is a bunch of stuff. In my Italian-style breadcrumbs, I always put cheese, pecorino romano or parmigiano, or a little mix of both. And I like a mixture of fine breadcrumb and panko, so you get extra crispy crust. I also have a little fresh flat leaf parsley and a little lemon zest. The rest of the kids are sesame, crushed red pepper, granulated garlic, granulated onion, his best friend, and good buddies, thyme and oregano. Then you can add a little fennel seed or fennel pollen. I'm obsessed with fennel pollen. All of that goes into the Italian breadcrumb mixture. Just will you finish breading our fried green tomatoes, and I'm gonna get the first batch cooking?
Absolutely.
So we're going to fry up all of our fried green tomatoes and get them into the oven. When we come back, we'll get the steak in the pan and we'll make our salsa verde right after this.
Yep.
Iron skillet. Jesse Palmer's going to cook up our steaks, hanger steak or flank steak, cut to 6 to 8 ounce portions. These guys are going to cook until they're perfectly, oh, he's beautiful.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
Until they're perfectly crusted with this reddish brown color. A lot, and I mean a lot. A giant bundle of flat leaf parsley or 2 small bundles I'm adding to the food processor. I put in the zest of 1 lemon because we're going to use lemon juice in this as well. To that, we add less, like a fat handful of mint. Sounds weird, makes all the difference in the world. 2 fat cloves of garlic, 1 large shallot, or half of a small onion. And then our natural salts, our brined capers, about 3 tablespoons.
So good.
And you put in a couple of flat fillet of anchovy, and it's just this natural, delicious, salty flavor in the background of your salsa verde. A little splash of Worcestershire. And a little wine vinegar, red or white, whatever you have in the pantry. Now we're going to put in the juice of the half of a lemon that we zested.
Just give it that acidity.
Yep, a nice pop. And then pulse it till it looks, like a pesto. And then you're gonna stream in extra virgin olive oil until the sauce just comes together. And that's it. You're gonna love this, Jess. I'm gonna get the fried green tomatoes out of the oven and we'll plate up right after this. Here's our sliced hanger steaks. We're gonna douse it with some charred lemon juice. So over the sliced steak, after you rest it, we rest it so that the juices can distribute. We then slide our salsa verde over the top.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous? And then a couple of our fried green tomatoes alongside. And a little chopped hot Italian cherry pickled peppers on top.
Look at the colors on the plate.